This video exposes just how difficult it is for a moderate Muslim to have any kind of meaningful impact inside of Islam. This is Lubna and her modest YouTube channel. What was her crime? She dared to question Pakistan's military prowess, and how many Muslims were trying to justify the horrors of what had just happened in Kashmir. Now, before we get into the video where she talks about how she feels her life is threatened, I felt it necessary to go over an article that describes the initial video she got in trouble over. A fiery video posted by British-Pakistani Youtuber Lubna, known for her channel Candid with Lubna, condemning the ignorance and delusion of many British Pakistanis, has gone viral as Pakistan sweats in panic after India vowed fierce response in the wake of barbaric Pahalgam terror attack. In the unscripted monologue posted on her YouTube channel, Lubna, who was born and raised in the UK to Pakistani parents, did not mince her words as she blasted Pakistanis living in Britain for glorifying the Pakistani army and mocking India. "Are you stupid? Are you thick?" Lubna said, visibly frustrated. "The situation in Pakistan is very bad. It's literally crumbling from within, and people want to break the country up into separate pieces." Asking the British Pakistanis to wake up to reality, Lubna mocked, "The Pakistani army has never won a war against India. So do the dumb Pakistanis who are in UK, especially the British-born ones, and talking about, oh, you know, like, we Pakistan got nuclear weapons, as if India doesn't know that you've got nuclear weapons, as if India doesn't have nuclear weapons itself. I mean, it's unbelievably stupid," she continued. Pakistan's Railways Minister Hanif Abbasi recently restored the empty 130 nuke rant against India after PM Modi-led government suspended the Indus Water Treaty, among other hard-hitting diplomatic measures taken against Pakistan to hold it accountable for sponsoring cross-border terrorism. Lubna also accused sections of the British Pakistani community of indulging in misplaced nationalism, disconnected from the on-ground dire state of Pakistan's economy and political scenarios. Lubna revealed that many Pakistani activists she speaks to are so fed up with corruption and terrorism that they would welcome Indian intervention. "Have you seen our Pakistan? Pakistani army is not respected in Pakistan because they're greedy and corrupt. They've killed their own people and raped their own women. The corrupt politicians over the decades have stolen money from the normal citizens. The YouTube laid facts bare." Lubna also criticized some British Pakistanis for downplaying the brutality of the gruesome terror attacks at scenic Basaran Valley in Jammu and Kashmir's Pahalgam, where terrorists asked victims to recite Islamic prayers to identify non-Muslims before shooting them point blank, while paying her tributes for Syed Adel Hussain, a Pahalgam massacre victim who was shot dead by the terrorists while trying to snatch one of their weapons. Lubna emphasized why discussion on Islamic extremism is the need of the hour. Hindus are targeted, Christians are targeted, Jewish people are targeted, so you don't want to talk about the elephant in the room, she said, referring to her fellow Pakistani origin British citizens. Lubna also took aim at popular influencers like Muhammad Hijab, accusing them of spreading divisive rhetoric, and encouraged Indian Muslims to not be nationalistic and to support Pakistan simply based on religious identity. The blunt and emotionally charged video of Lubna has gone viral across social media platforms, and the Pakistan origin British YouTuber has received applause for confronting the hard truths and showing Pakistan the mirror of reality. So that was in the video she took down. Now let's see the aftermath.
I'm still shaking from last night's experience. I've involved the police, and I can't share everything with you guys for obvious reasons, because it's not just my supporters watching this, it's everybody else, the whole world, and they don't necessarily have the best interest. Across both of my YouTube channels, I have taken down videos, the majority of the videos. And my life is basically at risk. I'm gonna cut to the chase. My life is at risk. So I am shaking still. I've had a very sleepless night. This will be an emotional live. Although my intentions were good, you know, I was calling it the bad apples only, not the good ones. I never said anything bad about the good ones, of course, because they're good. I was talking about the bad people, and I was condemning it because I felt as if, do you know what, maybe people think all of us are like this because I was listening to the feedback, and the feedback was, we're not condemning it enough. And that's all I was doing. I've never ever criticized a religion. I've never done any of that kind of stuff. But sadly, because the type of people I'm trying to get through to, they have low tolerance. And I think maybe even intellectually, they're not necessarily ready for what I have to offer. I don't think it's worth it for me. I think I've done my part and you know, I've tried my best to unite people. I've tried my best to be a bridge between the different communities. The psychology is very different. I've tried my best. That's all I could say. I can't continue talking about the stuff that I talk about, and frankly speaking, I don't want to. I think it's been very clear to me the last couple of years, as my age is increasing, that I've outgrown the community that I'm from. I've outgrown them. Okay, I'm not saying that they're amazing people, fantastic. I wish them good luck. I wish the Pakistani community good luck. I wish the Muslim community good luck. I feel that within me, I've had a battle for a long time. And frankly speaking, I've outgrown my community. So I've done my part trying to help be a bridge and all that kind of stuff. But if they don't appreciate it, if they don't want to hear, you know, anything from me, then there's no point of me continuing with this, especially when my life is at risk. There are people that think it's okay to harm someone, even though I haven't done any blasphemy, then I've never criticized a religion, even then they just, you know, they don't necessarily feel that I should have a voice and say what I'm saying. So what I'd like to tell these people that I'm out. I'm not going to be talking about the Muslim community, the Pakistani community. I wish you guys good luck. Stop trying to come after me and harm me. I'm a single parent. And so I need to let these people know that I'm not going to be making the content that I was making. I'll talk about, I'm not saying I'm not going to be on YouTube. I will be on YouTube, but I'll just talk about general topics, general stuff. I believe they have found me. Okay, I believe they know where I live. And there's something that's happened last night where, which I can't talk about. The police came to my house. And I need to move, basically. I need to get out of it. So I wish these people good luck. And I don't care. It's for the people who are like, oh, you're doing al-taqiyya, or we're not going to support you anymore. I'm sorry, but if you don't give a shit about my life when I'm a single parent, and if you're talking about, oh, the extremist one, well then, good luck. Why don't you open a channel, show your face, show your name, and you open the channel, you do what I've done. The fact is, very few people can do what I have done. It takes guts, okay? I thought I can do something positive. The reason why from this community, lots of people, you know, a lot of you guys complain, why are more people not coming out from this community? Why are they not condemning? This is the reason why. You're the first to get attacked. In our Western minds, this is no reason to kill someone. But sadly, the psychology of some of the people that we're dealing with is the tolerance is so low, like in their minds, you've done enough that they can take your life, like they will justify it. So whoever's watching this, if you're one of the extremists who are trying to come after me, I'm not interested in talking about this community. I'm not interested in talking about Pakistanis or Muslims anymore. I just wish you guys good luck. It takes a lot of courage and it takes time to really reflect and think about things and, you know, challenge your community, whether it's your race, religion, country, or whatever. It takes decades. That's why I called my second channel Evolve with Lubna, because I've evolved myself. I'm not saying I'm better than anyone else, but I'm someone who thinks for myself, you know, and that is dangerous in a community where you're supposed to just, you do what you are told to do. You don't think for yourself, that kind of mindset, you know. I wish these people, oh, sorry, I've got a nose coming out. I don't have a tissue. Yes, I would like the extremists to know, fantastic, you've won. Okay, good luck. Please don't come after me. I'm a single parent. I don't have money right now. I left my job to build these YouTube channels. I really genuinely thought I'm doing something good. Okay, now if you guys don't appreciate or whatever, you guys think you can take someone's life when I'm trying to help. My supporters kept saying, criticize Islam, criticize Islam. I never criticized Islam. I said my whole entire family is Muslim. I never did anything, but still you guys have such low tolerance. The problem is, when you say something where you're trying to improve the community thinks you're the enemy. And then anyone who's outside the community who's not a Muslim, who's not Pakistani, they also see me potentially as an enemy because they think I'm Muslim Pakistani, right? So you get bashed from both sides. Both sides get bashed. Bash me. And I've always tried to keep a balance. I've always tried not to pander to anyone's views. I've always tried to do that kind of stuff. The fact is, I know that my voice was a powerful voice, okay? Although I haven't I didn't need to criticize anyone's religion to make my point, and that's what they can't stand as well. They can't stand that I haven't done any, like, stuff.
What's amazing is that this is actually a person who was extremely reserved in her criticism of Islam. I don't think I ever heard from her once a connection between radical Islam and the Palestinian cause. Not openly aired.
It's not worth it. Seriously, it's not worth it. I wish the British native English people good luck. This is, your country, your ancestors, whatever, this is your heritage. They fought for this country. I've done my part. I'm sorry, I don't feel safe in this country. This is supposed to be UK. I'm supposed to feel safe here. I don't feel safe in this country. Where people think that they can get away with harming me because this is what's happened to this country's become so, like, we're just, anything can happen. If you stop hearing from me, guys, for any reason, okay, then I'm not okay. I'm making that very, very clear. I will be online. So repent to Islam, Lubna, surrender, and take back your slander and lies about Muslims. What slander and lies about Muslims? Every fucking video is titled Pakistani, this Paki, that Paki's this. You're a racist, dirty pig, and you got what you deserve. You should say sorry to all Muslims and Pakistanis. And then this person says, retarded bitch, you deserve to die for supporting Israel war on children. I've never supported Israel's war on children. I bet you will never tell a lie about Pakistanis ever again. LOL. Little kafir pig, you are a liar. You helped the Zionists and EDL. I haven't helped the Zionists and EDL. I've never gone to a protest. I don't know Tommy Robinson. With all your Zionist friends on YouTube, you helped them wage war on kids in Gaza. I haven't done anything. I don't know what you're talking about. I've always condemned it. I hope these Pakistanis in the UK slap the fuck out of you. Yeah, don't talk ever again. You trouble causer, you Zionist pig. Thank God you're crying. You made a lot of children in Gaza cry. What are you talking about? I've got nothing to do with Gaza. I've never supported any kind of war. So this is ridiculous. And then another person, LOL says, Lubna, you live in the UK. There is 10,000 of Pakistanis and Muslims, and all you have done is lie about them for the past 1 year. And did you expect what's going to happen to you? And then you invited Zionists on your channel who promoted deaths of children. Please don't act all innocent. Now you have blood on your hands. Oh my God, my channel is open to everybody. Muslims have come on my channel as well. Jewish people come as well. Christians come as well. Atheists come as well. Hindus come as well. Sikhs come as well. So this is what I'm saying. What the reality of what I've done and what they see is, oh, Jewish person is here, Israeli is here. Okay, that's it. It's completely crazy. All the Muslims that support my channel, they don't see that. When I condemn any kind of war on both sides, and they don't see that. They just, it's completely. And then this person goes on to say, blood on your hands, Lubna. What are you talking about? You better shut your mouth now. Keep your mouth shut, Lubna. You don't live in Israel. You live in the United Kingdom of Islam. You won't get away with mocking dead babies. And I've never mocked dead babies in Gaza. Are you completely crazy? It's just like, I'm just like shocked. This is exactly why I don't even want to continue with this life. They're completely crazy people. I have never I've never mocked children's death in Gaza. That's the most stupidest, crazy thing someone can make up about me. That's just stupid.
I just hope the Muslim community realizes that the more you demonize women like this, the more you push them away, the more you strengthen voices like mine which say that these moderates will not be able to save us from you. Because you have control over them. You know exactly what their weaknesses are. And our only hope against you is people rising up who really don't have that much to lose and who you can't intimidate easily. Please like and subscribe to this channel. Help us push content like this and the realities that we're facing on the ground.